Hi, it's Angie with News OK. I am here with Becky Varner, who is our Recipe for Health food columnist for the Oklahoman. And we've been going through the food pyramid, and today we're on the fruits of the food pyramid. And fruits are very, very important, but tell us, a lot of people may not get enough in their diets.
That's right, Angie. They really don't. And there are a lot of ways that people can get fruits in their diet. They're wonderful for snacks. They're wonderful to have a fruit salad with a meal, or to maybe slice banana or put berries on cereal in the morning. Oh, I know. That's a great way to start the day. But we're going to talk about a real creative, fun way to get more fruit in your diet. Yeah. We're going to work on some fruit salsas today.
There we go. I have had some fruit salsas before, and they are good.
They are wonderful, aren't they? Well, and the thing about these, we're doing 3 recipes. Okay. They're all very simple. Mm-hmm. And so let's start with our summer strawberry salsa recipe. Okay. We have 1 strawberry that we're going to use to garnish in just a little bit. We have a couple of cups of strawberries, and we just dice these strawberries in small pieces. They don't have to be real little, but about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch square. And then we have purple onion, and you want to chop this a little bit finer so that it's just real. You don't want to bite into a big piece of purple onion.
It seems like such an interesting mix, strawberries and onions, but it works.
Yes, it does. Absolutely, it does.
You put it all together.
Cilantro, which a lot of salsa recipes have cilantro in them, and so we'll mix our cilantro, 1/2 cup of chopped fresh cilantro, and then we have our jalapeno, and I wanted to show, I've got this in a plastic bag because jalapeno peppers, you want to be very careful when you're touching them to wash your hands thoroughly before you touch your eye, get your hands close to your face, anything like that. It does burn. It sure does. So I've got this one in a little plastic bag, but this is the size that we used in this recipe. Okay. And if it's a little hotter than people like, a little too spicy, they could use one a little smaller or not use all of it. But that's what we've got here.
Okay.
So we'll put our jalapeno in here, and our mint, fresh mint.
Yes.
And I have just chopped this, and I want to show
how easy it is to get mince.
Oh, absolutely. You can get it just like this.
Yes,
and
I love it.
It's a great way to be able to
get it.
And
it's actually still in the dirt.
Yes, it is. It's in a little container, which keeps fresher in your refrigerator longer. And then, of course, people can grow this as well in their own vegetable garden.
I love it. I know. Which you're planning on planting.
I certainly am. That's why I've still got this here. And I'm excited about that.
I love it.
That'll be fun. Okay, we have olive oil, and we'll add this. And then we're using the balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
And
about how much of that?
This is 1/4 cup, and actually it's called white balsamic vinegar. It does have a little bit of color to it. Okay, but it's called white. And all we're going to do is mix this. You combine all the ingredients. How easy is that?
I know. Oh, it smells good.
I know. You can already smell it. And then what I'm going to do, Angie, is just cover this, and it needs to sit for about 30 minutes or longer.
Chilled or just sit?
It doesn't matter. It can be at room temperature, or we can put it in go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. We're just going to leave this at room temperature.
Mix all together.
Yes, but if you keep it longer than 30 minutes, you're going to want to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator.
Gotcha. Okay, so our second one.
And we will move on here to our second one. Oh, let me add also, this one I think is especially good on chicken. That's how we're going to serve it today.
Nice.
All of the ones we're using today can be used with a variety of different foods.
There you go.
But I think that this one's best with chicken.
Perfect.
So, all right, this next one that we're going to do is a mango corn cilantro.
Oh,
I know, and the fresh mango is just fabulous this time of the year. I've got 2 cups of mango here.
Okay.
Actually, it's 2 mangoes that have been diced, but it's just about 2 cups is what that comes to.
Okay.
And we have
a tropical island.
Yes, it certainly does. We have a cup of corn, and I'm just using canned corn. You just want to drain it real well. You can use frozen corn and defrost it and drain that. That works just as fine.
Okay.
And we have a 1/2 cup of purple onion, and we've minced this pretty small. We want little bitty pieces again with that.
Okay.
And we have a cup of red pepper, and again, smaller pieces. When you have small pieces in a recipe like this, you have more surface area exposed of each individual ingredient, and so you have more flavor.
Wow.
Okay.
I did not know that.
Yeah. You don't want to have great big pieces. It's just not as flavorful if you do.
And I just love the big, bold colors.
Yes, they're beautiful. It's a great way to garnish meals as well. Okay. We're going to add our cilantro.
Okay.
Again, let's mix that in.
And about how much cilantro?
And this is a fourth of a cup in this recipe. And then we have 2 tablespoons of lime juice. And I'm going to just pour this in, but I want to show people so they'll know a lime about this size will be 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of lime juice. I actually, in this one, got a full 2 tablespoons of lime this size. And you don't need anything fancy to juice a lime. Just a little juicer like this is great. That's all you need.
Exactly. Oh, those are fabulous. My mom has had one of those for years.
They are so easy. They really are. We have a tablespoon of olive oil.
Okay.
We'll add this. 1/4 of a teaspoon of seasoned rice vinegar. And this is an example of a seasoned rice vinegar that people can use. And then we have our salt. And doesn't take very much, 1/4 of a teaspoon.
Okay.
And again, we're just going to mix these together. And thank you for cleaning me up, Angie, getting these things out of it. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, that is so nice.
And it looks so different than the other one that we just did. I know. Yeah. This one, I would recommend serving with beef or maybe even pork, red meat. It's a heavier, heartier salsa.
Okay.
And it just is a very nice compliment.
Nice. So same thing with this. It needs to set?
Yes. And we will cover it first.
Okay.
And about 30 minutes or a little bit longer.
Same type thing. It doesn't need to be chilled until after the 30 minutes. Okay.
Not at all.
All right, we've done our 2 salsas. Now we're moving on to our 3rd fruit salsa. What are we making this time?
We are making a cantaloupe and lime salsa.
Okay.
This is wonderful. And this one is especially good on seafood and fishes and things like that. Yes. And so that's one of the reasons that I like to do this with the cantaloupe. Again, we have 1/2 cup of our finely minced purple onion.
Okay.
And we have 2 tablespoons of chopped green chilies. And I've drained these. I'm just going to and measure these. I want to show our viewers how you can just purchase the pre-chopped, and it just saves you a step. You know, we want things to be real quick and fast, and so you might as well get the chopped ones and not the whole ones.
Save you some time.
Oh, absolutely. And again, we have our fresh cilantro, chopped, and our lime juice.
How much lime juice?
And this one is 2 tablespoons again. Just like the one was that we just did. And then we have 1/2 teaspoon of pepper and a tablespoon of sugar. And those are our only ingredients that we need.
Sugar. Yum.
I know. And, you know, Angie, one thing that I think is important for our viewers to know is any of these recipes, if they want them a little sweeter, for example, they could use a little more sugar. If they want it spicier, they could use a little bit more chili or a little bit more pepper or add a little hot sauce. If they don't like a particular fruit that we're using, they could switch a different fruit.
Nice.
And that is what is so nice about these recipes. They're versatile.
That is.
And
so you just mix this all up.
Just mix it up. That's all that we need to do.
And once again, now this one you said with seafood, which or fish or something like that, but I'm sure it could also, these could also just be, I don't know.
Interchangeable. Yes, that's really personal preference. I prefer them that way, but it might be that someone else would prefer this with chicken or turkey or another, you know, poultry or different kinds of things.
But it's not so much a salsa that you would have a chip though with, right?
Absolutely, you could do that as well.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I just see these big chunks of cantaloupe, and I can't imagine.
And you could even make lettuce rolls with the green leaf lettuce out of the salsas, and so they're different. Mix them with yogurt. One like this would be good with yogurt.
That would be.
You know.
So we're going to let this blend together.
Yes, we're going to cover it and let the flavors blend
for about 30 minutes.
At least 30 minutes, and but it can be longer than that.
Right. Okay, and then we'll come back and show you all 3 completed fruit salsas.
Yes.
All right, we've got our 3 finished salsas right here, fruit salsas. They look beautiful. I love the big vibrant colors, and they're healthy for you, obviously, in the food pyramid. So this one, you tell us you've paired it with the chicken?
We have a chicken breast, and the salsas can either be served on top of the chicken breast or beside. Okay. That's just a personal preference. We're serving our chicken also with rice, and then we have broccoli as a green vegetable with just a little bit of cheese, and then used a strawberry to garnish since we have the strawberries in our
nice,
salsa.
well-balanced meal.
It is.
For sure, and this is the strawberry salsa.
This is the strawberry salsa, the first one that we did. And it just adds so much color, and it's beautiful, and you don't have to use anything else to really season your chicken with, because the salsa does it for you.
I love it. All right, and then these 2, this one's a cantaloupe, this first one right here?
Our cantaloupe, and then this is our mango. They can be used on, like I said, a variety of different
meals.
foods. Really, the melon some people are going to prefer that with seafood and fishes,
Sure.
and then the mango with a heartier meal, like perhaps red meat of some type.
Right, and I'm getting the juices all mixed together. So obviously this would be better separate, not all together. But it makes a very, very fun salsa, and it makes, obviously, you getting your fruit in your diet.
Yes.
I love it. It's such a great idea. And obviously all of these will be in the Oklahoman, all these recipes.
They will be.
Perfect. So just check out the Recipe for Health food column by Becky Varner, and you can get all of these fruit salsa recipes. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Angie.